Hey everyone, welcome back to Shift to Drift, where we bring you the latest and craziest builds, concepts, and automotive news. If you love unique vehicles, off-road beasts, and insane custom projects, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Now, let's get into today's topic, something that has been making waves in the automotive world. Toyota is reportedly working on a unique blend of two of its most legendary vehicles, the Tacoma and the 4Runner. That's right, a Half Tacoma, Half 4Runner hybrid truck SUV might just be on the way for 2026. Sounds crazy, right? But when you break it down, it actually makes a lot of sense. So let's dive into what this means, what we can expect, and whether this is the ultimate off-road machine. First, let's talk about why Toyota would even consider something like this. The Tacoma and the 4Runner have been ruling the mid-size truck and SUV markets for years. Both have a cult-like following, with enthusiasts modifying them for everything from overlanding to rock crawling. But they've always been separate entities, one's a truck, and one's an SUV. However, the demand for more versatile off-road vehicles has been growing. People want something that has the utility of a pickup but also the enclosed space and comfort of an SUV. Instead of making customers choose between the two, Toyota might just be planning to merge them into one. From what we've gathered, this new model will likely ride on Toyota's TNGA-F platform, the same one that underpins the latest Tacoma, Tundra, Land Cruiser, and Lexus GX. This means body-on-frame toughness with the latest tech and engineering advancements. The result, a vehicle that offers the ruggedness of a Tacoma but with the cabin space and enclosed cargo area of a 4Runner. Now, let's get into design. If you're wondering what a Tacoma 4Runner hybrid might look like, imagine a Tacoma but with an extended cab that seamlessly blends into an enclosed rear section. No open truck bed like a regular Tacoma, but instead, a more SUV-like rear while maintaining the rugged stance of the truck. Think of something like the old Chevrolet Avalanche or even the Ford Bronco pickup concepts from back in the day. The front end will likely resemble the new Tacoma with aggressive LED headlights, a bold grille, and beefy off-road styling. The rear, that's where things get interesting. It might look like an extended 4Runner but with a more modular design, allowing for a mix of cargo and passenger utility. Under the hood, expect Toyota to stick with what's already working. The 2.4L turbocharged 4-cylinder I-Force engine seems like a solid bet, offering both power and efficiency. A hybrid version is also highly likely, considering Toyota's recent push toward electrification. In fact, a plug-in hybrid setup could be a game-changer, giving it electric range for city driving while still maintaining hardcore off-road capability when needed. And speaking of off-road capability, this thing is expected to be an absolute monster on the trails. With Toyota's latest suspension technology, locking differentials, multi-terrain select, and crawl control, this could be one of the most capable factory off-roaders ever made. One of the biggest questions people have is whether this will replace either the Tacoma or the 4Runner. The answer: probably not. Toyota knows both vehicles have their own loyal fan bases, so this hybrid model is more likely to be an additional option rather than a replacement. Think of it as Toyota expanding their lineup rather than taking something away. Another major factor is pricing. If this Tacoma 4Runner hybrid becomes a reality, where will it sit in Toyota's lineup? The Tacoma starts at around $30,000, while the 4Runner is closer to $40,000. Given that this new model would combine features of both, it wouldn't be surprising to see it start somewhere in the mid to high $40,000 range, with higher trims potentially reaching $60,000 or more, especially if Toyota offers a TRD Pro version loaded with off-road upgrades. Customization will also be key. Just like the Tacoma and 4Runner, this model will likely have tons of aftermarket support. Roof racks, bumpers, lift kits, and even custom camper setups could make it a favorite among overlanders. And imagine the potential for a removable rear section, kind of like a Jeep Wrangler's soft top but in a hard-shell version for a mix of truck and SUV versatility. But let's talk about potential downsides. Some purists might argue that merging these two iconic vehicles could dilute their individual identities. If Toyota doesn't execute the design well, it could end up being too much of a compromise, neither a true truck nor a true SUV. Then there's weight. Adding a fully enclosed rear section to a Tacoma-like body could make it heavier, which might impact fuel efficiency and handling. However, with Toyota's modern engineering, they might have ways to counteract this through lightweight materials and hybrid powertrains. Another challenge is market demand. While this idea sounds amazing on paper, will enough people actually buy it? Toyota will need to prove that there's a real gap in the market that this vehicle fills. If it's too niche, it might struggle to gain traction, just like some other experimental models in the past. Now, here's a fun thought. What if Toyota took this idea even further? Imagine a modular design where you could swap out the rear section depending on your needs. Need a truck bed for work? Attach the truck module. Want an enclosed SUV for a road trip? Swap to the SUV module. While this might be wishful thinking, the idea of a truly transformable Toyota could be revolutionary. At the end of the day, whether this Half Tacoma, Half 4Runner becomes a reality or not, one thing is clear: Toyota is paying attention to what enthusiasts want. The rise of overlanding, adventure vehicles, and multi-purpose rigs shows that people are looking for more than just traditional trucks and SUVs. They want something that can do it all. So what do you think? Would you buy a Half Tacoma, Half 4Runner hybrid if Toyota actually makes it? Or do you think this is a crazy idea that won't work? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, we'd love to hear your opinions. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from Shift to Drift. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.